What's going on, Kicks Gang and T-Kicks back with another video. If you're new to the channel and you haven't had a chance to subscribe, feel free to subscribe and smash that notification bell so you can get all my videos on demand. And I'm super excited to bring this update to you guys. I just got told, or I basically just got notice that there's a new sneaker coming out for the month of January, and I am super excited about it. If you guys haven't seen it, and I'm sure most of you haven't, it was just kind of breaking news on some of the people and some of the channels that I followed earlier. But the sneaker is the Air Jordan 5 Laney. For me, it's a super dope colorway. When I first started collecting, one of the sneakers that I got as far as the Air Jordan 1s was the Air Jordan 1 Laney, and that was like really far in the beginning, and that particular model had premium leather on it, really thick, nice suede, and these look to be really nice too. The entire model is covered in a all blue suede upper, and it looks like it's got that really nice booty backstroke motion. It's got like a gray midsole with yellow speckles and then really bright yellow shark teeth with like a white outline design. And it's, from what it seems like, it seems to be an actual pair. It's not a mock-up, it's not Photoshop. It looks like an actual Nike pair, and they look really dope. So like I said, it's an all blue upper with a bright yellow tongue. It's got the yellow hits on the shark teeth with a gray midsole, and it's basically almost a reverse of the original Air Jordan 5 Laney, where we had an all white leather silhouette with blue and yellow hits. This is an all blue silhouette with mostly yellow hits, and there's some small accents of white, but there's not like a ton of white on it like we got with the original Air Jordan 5. If you guys are familiar with the Air Jordan 1 Laney, it's basically almost that same type of colorway. The only reason the Air Jordan 1 Laney has more yellow on it is because you have it around the toe box and on the wing, so there's a little bit more yellow. But like I said, it's an all blue upper, and then you've got that really strong yellow hit on the tongue. And then also too on the tongue, on the front of the tongue, it's actually gray. I believe the back of the tongue is yellow, and then right in the middle of the gray tongue in the front is this like furry yellow Jumpman on the front, and it's really dope. So it's not like a regular logo. I don't even know what the material is at this point. It's either like really high suede. It's almost like Berber. It's like, you know, it's almost fluffy on the tongue. It just looks really dope. I just heard that these were coming out, and I wanted to let you guys know. It's funny because I was looking at the list of stuff that was coming out for January, and I was thinking to myself, well, you know, November's great, December's gonna be crazy, March and April and May are gonna be crazy. We're getting the Air Jordan 4 bread colorway, but it didn't look like January was gonna be getting all that much. And then I just found out about these Air Jordan 5 Laneys, and I am a huge fan of the Laney colorway. For those of you that don't know, it is pretty iconic as far as Michael Jordan goes, because it kind of tells the story of how he started off. And basically what had happened is he was a 3-sport player in high school. So he played baseball, football, and basketball. And his sophomore year, when he went out for the basketball team, now this is Michael Jordan, you guys. When he went out for the basketball team his sophomore year, he was actually told that he didn't make the team. He was cut from the team and sent to JV because there was a guy that was taller than him, and even though he was a much better player, he was younger and he was shorter, so they put the other guy in the starting lineup. So yeah, he basically got shut down his sophomore year, but then his junior year, he was an All-American. His senior year, he was an All-American. He played for the USA Olympic team, and then they basically went to the championship, and they didn't win the championship. And I did a little bit of research on it, and the reason was because the coach was more concerned about getting him, you know, prepared for college and making sure that he was healthy and ready to go to college rather than actually winning a championship, which was really dope. I thought that was just like really dope and really unselfish. And that's just kind of the origins of where Michael Jordan started off. He was actually born in New York City. His parents moved them down to North Carolina. He went to Laney High School, and then once he graduated from there, he ended up moving on to the University of North Carolina Tar Heels, as you guys know. And then he was crazy there. He had a ton of accolades. He had All-American, ACC championship, regular championship, Rookie of the Year, just like he did in the NBA. And on top of that, he was the USA Olympic champion, the USA Olympic MVP. I mean, there wasn't an accolade he didn't get in college and going into the NBA, as you guys know. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of detail and a little bit of the backstory on the Laney High School and kind of like the whole design model and why they've kind of made up the Laney series for the Air Jordan 1, the Air Jordan 5. They even have an Air Jordan 1 low, and I think they even have, they have a Jordan 8 as well. And it's just a really dope combination between the yellow and blue. And honestly, it's far from any other types of silhouettes that we get from Nike. There's really not any other colorways that have that same kind of yellow and blue. It's almost like a royal blue and a canary yellow. It's super, super dope. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up with that, guys. Like I said, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe, feel free to subscribe and smash that notification bell so you can get all my videos on demand. It's Heat Kicks. I'm out.